Yvie Oddly was famously in danger, girl, after her Snatch Game impersonation of Whoopi Goldberg on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 11. A feeling the eventual winner tells Entertainment Weekly carried over to the moment she finally met the ghost actress on the set of The View. I am just so thankful that there's no way that I meant as much in her memory as she meant in mine, Yvie, who stopped by EW's Quick Drag podcast to discuss her new book all about Yvie. Into the Oddity, out June 19th, replies when asked about the first time she came face-to-face with Goldberg when she visited The View with her All-Stars 7 sisters back in 2022. When they were like, yeah, we're going to go on The View, I immediately contemplated unaliving myself. Yvie recalls wishing there were any other way to deal with the mistakes that you made as a twink than having to go publicly on camera forever and ever with somebody who you know you effed up an impersonation of, but who you also know does not give a single S. Still, she cackles when she recalls her time with Goldberg during the AS7 cast's multi-part group interview. I feel so bad about this, but I blanked out 90% of the interaction, Yvie says. If my husband wasn't there to force stand me by her, because he also is in love with her, I don't know if I'd have any recollection of it existing. I'd just scrub it out of my head just like my Whoopi performance on Snatch Game. Yvie landed in the bottom 2 for her performance as Goldberg on Snatch Game in 2019, a development that resulted in one of the most memorable bottom 2 lip syncs in the show's Her Story against fellow competitor Brooke Lynn Heights. In the end, Mama RuPaul deemed Yvie and Brooke's performance to Demi Lovato's Sorry Not Sorry so excellent that she kept both queens in the competition. They'd later go on to square off once again as the top 2 finalists of the season. That part of Yvie's life is heavily chronicled in her new memoir, which she tells EW includes revealing interviews with her Season 11 sisters, including Brooke, as well as emotional reflections on her traumatic childhood. I know I grew up loved, but that didn't come without its fair share of trials and tribulations. I spoke on All Stars about growing up in an abusive household, and it's definitely something that's shaped a lot of the person I've become, the person I try not to be, the person I want to be, Yvie explains. The hardest thing I could think of probably to talk about was my relationship with my stepdad, because he was the first homophobic bully I ever had, and there was so much of me that hated him so long for that, but, you know, he does still love me, and I've had to learn that we're all going to make mistakes and we're all going to hurt people, and we're all going to unfortunately pass down the hurt that was passed down to us. Everybody's going to die someday, so would you rather be smiley, happy, on good terms with them, or just remember every time they hurt you? Fans will interrogate that question alongside the drag superstar when All About Yvie, available for pre-order now, releases on June 19th.